So what is a beignet? There are several different ways you can describe a beignet. My go-to response is it is a pretentious French donut, but it's a New Orleans style. It's a French powdered sugar delivery vehicle. So square, chewy, light, delicious. Think Café du Monde in New Orleans. Think Café Orleans in Disney, wherever you may have had, or Princess and the Frog, wherever you've had or seen beignets. That's our literal bread and butter.
All right, y'all, welcome to the Dusty Biscuit. What can I get going for y'all?
Yeah, my name is Trey Smith, and I'm the owner, operator, and head beignet bartender at the Dusty Biscuit Beignets. So I grew up in a household where we really valued simple food that was cooked well. Growing up in Southeast Texas, there's a huge Cajun influence and great Southern food, and I just really loved all of those flavors. I lived in New Orleans during my college years. Had my first beignet from Café du Monde, nearly choked to death on powdered sugar, and was really hooked from that point on.
Here's a freshly sanitized screen, if you'll scribble on the bottom there for me.
For the past 10 years, I have been a science teacher for Crowley ISD, and I was just really always just known as a guy who loved to cook. That was always a passion of mine, was having people over at the house, cooking meals for them and enjoying it. And time after time I would hear from people, hey, you should open up a restaurant. You really should have a food truck, and things along those lines. And when you are a school teacher with a stay-at-home wife and 5 kids at home, you let those dreams kind of set aside for a little bit. But over time, it just really became a passion that grew. And my wife and I had a conversation, and she said, you should go for it.
Order for G.
We wanted to do beignets in a way that nobody else was. And so we decided to go in the route of both a sweet and savory vibe, take that classic French Quarter beignet, and then also use all the flavors that we love from Cajun food, Southern food, and use the beignet to be a platform for that.
One order of the B-holes that are maple bacon, maple, and pumpkin, and a hot sweet cafe au lait.
That's it.
All right.
So the heart and soul of the Dusty Biscuit is not even something that you would necessarily see on a day in, day out basis at our Airstream or here, but that is our quality control team. My wife Shannon, who has been our biggest cheerleader throughout all of this, and our 5 kids who are 12, 10, 8, 6, and 2. They are the taste testers. They've given me product ideas, but they are really, I do all of this for them. When I really look at the past 18 months of what we thought was going to be a 5-year plan, and right now sitting in a space that is soon to be our actual brick and mortar home, I am just grateful. This wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for all of you who have supported us all along the way. So I'm hopeful for the future, and I'm looking forward to those of you who haven't come out and seen us yet, that you would get a chance to come on out and, as we say, eat our dust, and and kind of join in on our team.